It is another beautiful day in Ohio, and it's back-to-back time. This is my 2024 Beta 300 Race Edition. Picked this up from my good friends at Pony Power Sports, Columbus, Ohio. This bike is completely stock, just turned 100 miles. Beta rideability, mechanical power valve, carburetor. This is my 2023 Husqvarna TX300. It is all stock except for these wonderful pro component suspension. I've got the older style cone valve spring forks, and I've got just picked this up last fall from my buddy Brad at Rideworx. That's the new pro component rear shock. We're going to do a quick kind of combo loop on these things back to back, and we'll talk about them. Beta. This is such a cool engine. Unbelievable that it's carbureted. Just turned 100 miles. Such smooth power. I call it full flywheel feel. Today it is windy and dry and it's choppy and slippery. This is like an old school GP track, more like a goat trail today, but it's fun. Got some nice chop here. Whoa! You can compare the bikes going over there. It's 50 miles an hour. And I'm standing up right now. I like the way the Beta feels when you're standing up. And that KYB suspension, it's good. Super plush. And this is where I think the Beta is really good. Just in the woods. This motor just pulls so smooth. You can just torque it along in third or second for the tighter stuff. And the brakes are Nissan with Galford calipers. So they got plenty of power. Lots of power, actually, very controllable. But I mean, honestly, this engine is just so good. And dual plugs, twice the fun. I think it gives it just a tick more kind of low to mid crispness to it. It is growing up here. $250. This is a 300 Beta. Love this. Rideability, super smooth suspension, great handling, very quick and agile. And dual spug, it's a little cleaner running, maybe just a tick. Got that Beta hard seat too. Forgot about that. All right, Husky TX300. According to Motocross Action, these bikes have 55 horsepower at the rear wheel. Right away, a couple things stand out. Number one, it's got power. Number two, no vibration. Now the Beta vibrates a little bit, it's acceptable. Way less than a Yamaha YZ250 two-stroke, but certainly more than a KTM. Oh, these bikes set the bar for like no vibration. All Alright, let's see how the chop feels. That Pro Component suspension makes it disappear. I think that Husky, maybe at speed, might have a little calmer feel. Maybe. On the faster stuff. But boys, it got power. Definitely a quicker revving. Still linear. Kind of unbelievable how much roll-on torque these things have. Partial throttle. That electronic power valve. Really, I think makes that power super easy to use. Now this one has Brake Tech brakes, and they are just kind of okay. They're nowhere near Brembo or the Betas, Nissan with Galfer, but they're still good. They're not. You just notice that if you jump off something. If you only ride this bike, you won't notice it. Plus, this bike has a comfortable seat. That Beta seat is stiff. And this bike is also very flickable in this tight stuff. Yeah, super smooth, no vibration. Lots of power. $249.45. 0.55 seconds quicker. Okay, what do we feel between these two bikes? TBI, electronic power valve, 55 horsepower. It revs quick. These bikes are fast. I was just running the white map. The green map's even faster. Biggest difference is the green map has a little more roll-on torque and it just revs longer. The new chassis, I know they're cut out now for the 25s, but I don't feel any stiffness, but this has such good suspension. I don't notice any stiffness on this suspension, or the frame feels good. I love these ergos. This bike is fast and fun. Maybe a tick more stable on the high speed, and definitely a very nice seat. Beta rideability. This bike is crazy good. It runs so clean. Honestly think it runs cleaner overall than the TBI bike. Like, never has any spooge, really, very little. But you can put it around slow and just get on it. It's always clean. It runs really good. Excellent KYB suspension. Really good suspension. Bone stock. And this even still has the DOT tires. Maxxis tires, so-so. I like the previous Mitzers better, but man, these are easily my two favorite 300 smokers. Some people ask, which one would you keep? You only keep one. I'm not gonna do that to myself. I like them both. They're both gonna stick around. Let me know your thoughts. Two big thumbs up. 300 smokers on a beautiful day in Ohio.